Hey, it's the Drunky Boys, and if you've ever wondered what it's like to come to a German Volksfestival, then stick around. Well, spring has sprung here in Munich, and you know what that means. Allergy medication, and something that isn't Oktoberfest. Unlike the whole royal wedding vibe that exists with Oktoberfest, the Frühlingsfest is something for everyone and to be enjoyed. You could think of it as Oktoberfest's rebellious cousin who skipped school to ride bumper cars. So, in its purest form, it's a 17-day festival that takes place every year and it's been happening since 1965. Originally aimed at young people, it quickly became a celebration for everyone. Except grumpy Baron von Hans over there. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what to expect, how do you enjoy the experience, and of course, some pro tips including some do's and the absolute do-nots. So on this one, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's taken me about 3 years to shoot this, mainly because I got a little too friendly with some of the Frühlingsfest beer. But here's what it is. Cheers. So you'll have to excuse me for any of the continuity issues that you may spot. What can I say? And I promise you, after this episode, no more beer festivals, at least until Oktoberfest, but then more world exploration and you won't want to miss them. So hit that subscribe button if you want to come along. Yep, another video from yet another Volksfest in Munich. In all honesty, there's one of these every month of the year, believe it or not. Bavarians know how to party like no other, but when there's no tourists around, they really take it to the next level. All in preparation for what you all know as maybe the 5th season or Oktoberfest. Frühlingsfest takes place every year at the Theresienwiese, a famous meadow near the center of the city, perfect for visitors, easy reachable by public transport and by foot. Just don't bring your car. You may want to wander the fest a little bit before you get here and take in a few rides before you have a few beers because you don't want to be any of this going on. So not only are there the big beer tents, there are some other places like this one. This is the beer carousel, where you can basically step onto a moving carousel. There you go. This is a spot you can pick up a Prosecco, or some spirits, or a classic Weiss beer. There are a few other beer gardens around the grounds. And if the weather's good, you may want to come and pop into one of the beer gardens. Soak up a little bit of vitamin D with that all-important beer. The Hippodrome is one of the 2 large tents. If it's late and your group is small, you can usually find a spot and ask some others to join their table. And of course you make some new friends. Once you finally make it here, you need to find somewhere to sit if you haven't reserved anywhere, and it can look like this. Looks like this if you've reserved, of course. That gets you a couple of beer vouchers and a chance for something to eat. But what you can expect here is a slightly friendlier crowd, a lot of locals, and not so many tourists, so it's easy enough to get in here, enjoy yourself and have a great time. Yep, the Frühlingsfest is free to enter. However, don't let the free entry fool you. You'll need a minimum of 50 euros to pick up a beer or 2. These run at about 13 euros each, plus some food, which you're definitely going to need. Add rides and so on, and remember, you're going to want to get home at some point. Now on to the important stuff. It should also come as no surprise that drinking at these places is serious business.
So locals learned all these things from a very early age. 16 in fact. However, I suspect you are not German.
So for you, here's the high-level lowdown. Of course, drinking here is all par for the course, but there's a good chance that it's been triggered by... This will happen a few times an hour. Ein Prosit is finished with the simple toast 1, 2, 3, Gesufa, which means 1, 2, 3, drink. And if you need any help with that spicy German word in the middle, ask the guy next to you. Here are a couple of tricks that'll get you through the day. Order a small beer. Small beers are for tourists. Prost with no eye contact. Don't half-ass your prost. Do not pour the last of your beer into your next. Do not drink with two hands. Try these things and you'll be able to stay on target. After the first drink, it's easy to build up an appetite. But not only that, it's wise to get some food in your belly. There are for sure a few more beers coming your way. You'll probably experience a pretzel or brezen the size of a steering wheel, or a Wiesenhändel, or a half chicken, which really needs to be tried to believe how juicy and salty they are. A perfect match with the beer. These events will seem very big and disorienting as a first-time visitor, so many things will start to look very similar. Add a few drinks to that and you could be seeing double and everything looking exactly the same. Lost your friend's wallet, mind? It's usually best to agree a distinctive landmark if you finally get lost from your friends. A little fun fact is there's about 500 phones and wallets lost every year at these types of festivals. Nowhere to go when you want to get home. The public transport system is probably your best bet if you're still feeling okay. And please, for the love of all things holy, do not catch the public transport if you're not feeling well. Nobody wants to see that. Thanks for watching again. Hit that subscribe button to check out the next video.